Hello everyone. Welcome to Nanuya channel. And today, we are diving into that all too familiar meltdown, the quarter-life crisis. You know the one. You're scrolling through social media, seeing engagement rings, promotions, people traveling the world while you're sitting there, wondering if eating cereal for dinner is a sustainable life choice. If that sounds like you, congrats! You're officially in the club. And trust me, you're not alone. So, let's talk about it. And at the end of the video, there will be some explanations of difficult words or phrase to expand your vocabulary. What even is a quarter-life crisis? Okay, so first things first. What exactly is a quarter-life crisis? Well, imagine an existential crisis, but instead of happening in your 40s with a sports car and a regrettable tattoo, it hits in your 20s or early 30s, usually accompanied by a pile of student debt and the overwhelming fear of making the wrong life choices. It's that period where you feel stuck, lost, and slightly panicked because suddenly you're expected to have your whole life together when just yesterday you were asking your mom how to do your taxes. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. A quarter-life crisis can be triggered by a variety of factors: job dissatisfaction, financial instability, social pressures, or even just the sheer number of life decisions that suddenly feel urgent. It's not just about careers or money either. It can include relationships, self-identity, and an overall feeling of being lost. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, we'll call him Malik, had what seemed like the perfect job: great salary, stable career, the works. But one day, he woke up and realized he dreaded going to work. He wasn't passionate about what he was doing, and despite having it all, he felt empty. He started questioning everything. Did he really want to stay in this career? Was he wasting his time? Should he quit and start fresh? Long story short, Malik did what most of us do. He panicked. But after taking some time to reflect, he realized he didn't have to have all the answers right away. He took small steps, explored new hobbies, and eventually pivoted to a career that made him happier. The key? He allowed himself to not know for a while, and that made all the difference. Signs: you're in the quarter-life crisis. Let's play a little game. If any of these apply to you, just nod along or sigh dramatically, your choice. You constantly wonder if you're on the right career path. You compare yourself to everyone on Instagram and immediately regret it. The idea of settling down both excites and terrifies you. You feel overwhelmed by too many choices, so you end up doing nothing. You've Googled how to figure out your life at least once this month. You oscillate between "I should save money" and "I deserve to treat myself daily." You have a strong urge to quit your job, move to a foreign country, and start a completely new life at least once a week. You wonder if your college degree was even worth it. You feel like everyone else is moving forward, while you're just stuck. You've had a minor panic attack while looking at your bank account. You have no idea what your 5-year plan is, and the question makes you anxious. You feel like you're running out of time to get it right. If you checked at least 3, congratulations. You're officially in crisis mode. But don't worry, we're in this together. How to survive now. Let's talk about solutions. Because while this crisis might feel like the end of the world, it's actually just the messy middle before the next great chapter. Here are some ways to navigate it. Embrace the uncertainty. Newsflash: nobody actually has it all figured out. The sooner you accept that, the less pressure you'll feel. Life is a journey, not a perfectly planned roadmap. Stop the comparison game. Social media is a highlight reel, not reality. Focus on your journey, not someone else's. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Try new things. Stuck in a rut? Take a class, switch up your routine, or even travel if you can. New experiences equals new perspectives. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Set small goals. Instead of freaking out about the big picture, break it down into baby steps. Want a career change? Start with a new skill. Feeling lost? Try journaling your thoughts. Talk about it. Seriously, vent to your friends, journal, or even see a therapist if you need to. You're not alone. Chances are your friends feel the same way, and opening up can make you both feel less isolated. Focus on financial wellness. Money stress is real. Start budgeting, track your expenses, and build a savings cushion, however small. Feeling financially stable helps reduce anxiety. Give yourself permission to pause. You don't have to have everything figured out by 30. It's okay to change directions, take a break, or explore different passions. Your timeline is yours. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Talk to mentors, network, and reach out to those who have been through similar experiences. Take care of your mental and physical health. Exercise, eat well, sleep enough, and engage in activities that bring you joy. When you feel good physically, you're in a better state to tackle life's challenges. Celebrate small wins. Even tiny steps forward count. Give yourself credit for every little achievement, whether it's updating your resume, reaching out to someone for advice, or simply surviving a tough day. All right, my fellow quarter-life crisis warriors, that's a wrap on today's episode. If this hit home, let me know. Send me a comment, or share this with a friend who needs to hear it. And if you're currently spiraling, just remember, it's just a phase, and you will come out stronger on the other side. Before we go, don't forget to take care of yourself. Do something small today that makes you happy, whether it's getting your favorite coffee, taking a walk, or binge watching your comfort show. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Nanuya Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. It helps more than you know. And until next time, take a deep breath, eat that cereal for dinner if you want, and trust the process. You got this. Financial wellness refers to managing money in a way that reduces stress and promotes stability. In the context of this podcast, it means budgeting, tracking expenses, and saving, however small, to ease financial anxiety during a quarter-life crisis. It emphasizes financial security as a key factor in reducing overall life stress. Sustainable, in this context, means something that can be maintained or continued over time without negative consequences. So when the script says, wondering if eating cereal for dinner is a sustainable life choice, it humorously questions whether regularly eating cereal for dinner is a healthy or practical long-term habit. An existential crisis is a period of deep self-reflection and questioning about the meaning, purpose, and direction of life. It often involves doubts about one's identity, career, relationships, or the overall significance of one's existence. Inadequate means feeling like you are not good enough or not meeting expectations. In this context, it refers to the way social media can make people feel like their lives are lacking or that they are falling behind compared to others.